Attack on Titan, 10 Things That Make No Sense About Eren's Plan. Eren Yeager's imperfections are one of the reasons he's so beloved. Even so, his plan to create freedom makes little sense on its own face. Eren Yeager may be the most popular shonen anime protagonist of this era, but that doesn't mean he is perfect. In fact, Eren is loved by so many because he is imperfect. The protagonist that also serves as the final antagonist of Attack on Titan is guilty of doing to zero much and muddying up his own plans in the process. Eren's plans have shifted quite a bit throughout the 3.5 seasons of Attack on Titan that anime-only fans have witnessed. The young boy who dared to wage war with the Titans had a rude awakening, and he realized that he carried the power of the Titans within himself. Since this reveal, Eren has continued to contradict himself with a plan to create freedom that makes little to no sense when broken down piece by piece. 10. For Eren to survive his attack on Marley, the Survey Corps had to time out their international assault perfectly. Eren had good reason to believe that the Survey Corps would follow him into Marley. But the way he went about planning his attack still has a number of fans scratching their head. When broken down step by step, Eren's plan amounted to a preemptive attack that relied on near-perfect timing. If the scouts hadn't followed Eren's exact commands and shown up on time, he surely would have been defeated in Marley. Of course, the success that followed the Survey Corps joint attack on Marley has blinded many viewers to the fact that Eren nearly delivered both the Attack Titan and the Founding Titan back into the hands of the Marleyan people. 9. Eren gave Armin the power of the Colossal Titan before going to war with his old friend. Considering the efforts Eren put in to save Armin with the Titan Serum, it makes almost no sense that he was willing to leave his friend behind when planning out his attack on Marley. If Eren was really capable of seeing into the future, he could have predicted that his heart would go cold and devoured Bertholdt for himself. With the power of the Colossal Titan, his mission to self-destruct in a blaze of glory could have been achieved much more quickly. 8. Eren put all his efforts into collecting Titan abilities rather than focusing his efforts on mastering the Founding Titan's abilities. The plan to launch a surprise attack on Marley from the inside may have been successful in the eyes of Eren Yeager. But considering the power of the Founding Titan, the carnage created by this attack was altogether unnecessary. Eren's greatest weakness as the wielder of the Founding Titan is his illegitimacy. But that doesn't stop him from using its power in the last few arcs of the manga. Eren's mission to devour the power of Marley's Titan warriors makes almost no sense, considering that the Founding Titan has the ability to command every other Titan. 7. Eren tossed the Jaw Titan aside like scrap meat instead of consuming him. Even if fans consider Eren's plan to absorb the power of the other intelligent Titans as a sound strategy, it falls apart the moment they consider the number of times Eren failed to devour a Titan shifter that was incapable of resisting him. When Eren leads the attack on Marley and utterly destroys both the Warhammer Titan and the Jaw Titan, he devours the Warhammer and throws the Jaw away as if it were a pile of scraps. If Eren were wise, he would have devoured the Jaw and used its ability to consume Annie's female Titan when he returned to the Island of Parody. 6. Eren put his trust in a man who spent his life betraying the Eldian people. Zeke Yeager is one of the most powerful and calculated characters in Attack on Titan. After serving Marley as the Beast Titan for nearly a decade, Zeke earned the title of War Chief to mark his exemplary service as a member of the warrior unit. In summary, Zeke is the type of person that you want on your side. Unfortunately, Zeke is also a snake who is willing to stab his own family in the back whenever the tides of war shift against him. Considering the strength of Eren's current allies, it makes absolutely no sense for him to trust Zeke after the Beast Titan's long history of betraying the Eldian people. 5. Eren plotted out his global war without consulting Mikasa or Armin. Since the very first episode of Attack on Titan, Eren has kept Armin and Mikasa by his side. In truth, these three characters can rival the power of any big three MCs in anime history. As a unit, they are a true force to be reckoned with, yet Eren has no qualms with casting them both aside once he has mastered his Titan shifting abilities. If Eren had kept Armin and Mikasa close to his side prior to attacking Marley, he may have been able to negotiate a peace that could have extended to every nation in the world. Instead, he pushed them aside and initiated an international conflict that nearly ended with the extinction of the human race. 4. Eren's mission to gain complete freedom led him to the conclusion that all of humanity needed to be destroyed. Eren's mission has shifted a number of times since the start of Attack on Titan. As a child, Eren's only dream was to freely explore the world outside of Wall Maria. After watching his mother devoured by the smiling Titan, Eren swore to destroy all the Titans. This mission then transitioned and he led Armin and Mikasa to the sea and realized that true freedom could only be attained through further bloodshed. Of course, fans now know that Eren's desire for freedom is something that will never be satisfied, regardless of the number of people he puts in the dirt. 3. After becoming the most powerful being in the world, Eren refused to give diplomacy a chance. Considering the international stage that Eren was walking on by the end of Attack on Titan, it makes absolutely no sense that the idea of diplomacy never crossed his mind. Of course, there is an argument to be made that considers Eren's position as a victim, but the same is true for everyone's favorite diplomat, Armin Artlert. Fans know good and well that Armin is willing to put his life on the line to seek out peace through diplomacy. Eren, on the other hand, prefers to seek out carnage without ever giving his victims the chance to understand why they are being forced to meet death. 2. Eren gave Pieck the opportunity to kill him after she infiltrated the island of Paradis. For a man who sees human life as little more than a chain preventing him from experiencing true freedom, Eren has an inexplicable tendency to make games out of his life and the lives of his victims. This is made abundantly clear when Pieck finds herself in the same room as Eren with a gun pointed at his head. Eren playfully pushes his head up against the barrel of the gun despite knowing that it would only take one bullet to prematurely end his plans. 1. Eren's mission to destroy all the Titans fell apart the moment he was revealed as a Titan. After Eren achieved his dream of exploring the outside of Wall Maria, his mission to find freedom fell to the wayside so that he could fulfill his dream of committing genocide instead. Jokes aside, Eren's mission to find freedom was dashed the moment he had Titan devour his mother and proceeded toward his mission to destroy all Titans. This plan may have seemed admirable when Eren first concocted it, but it fell apart when Eren and fans of AOT realized that Eren himself was a Titan. Perhaps this incongruency is what led Eren to shift his plan from Titan extinction to the near omnicide that fans will see when Season 4 returns in 2022.